Hey, it's Gothy, and I've just gotten home. Um, Basically out doing errand stuff today, so yeah, yes. And my new hair is kind of flat now, but I had it all like sort of mohawked a bit, and yeah, I had to go vote today, so that's why I was all like, yeah, I'm gonna dress up and confuse some people. It was fun. I did actually confuse someone too, because as I was like coming up to where they had like because the election is voting is officially on Saturday, but I don't like going to vote on the day where everyone else is there because crowds and wheelchairs and stuff, and it's just not fun. So I always vote early. Plus, it means that I can avoid a lot of the, vote for us, vote for us. It's like, I know who I'm voting for. Just fuck off. Just go over there. I don't want to hear it. So yeah, I went and voted today. And it's funny because they had some people at the front who were like handing out the stuff for each party and like, vote for us, vote for us. It's like, yeah, I already know who I'm voting for, thanks. I'm not going to take that. But like, one of the guys is like, oh, there's someone coming. And like, the guy turned around with the paper and he just sort of, as I came past, and it was amusing. So, yeah. While I was out, I put some more money on my Legion pre-order, and then I did some shopping. Gloss. I had to get more eyeliner. Nothing super exciting, but these are the eyeliners that I use. They're the BYS Auto Lining Pencil. That's just what I'm wearing today. So, and then I also picked up this because my other nail polish remover bottle, the lid cracked, so it was leaking everywhere. So I had to get the new one. So this one's got like a sponge already in it. You stick your finger in and you swirl it around a bit, and it kind of takes the nail polish off. Figured cool, okay. And I don't worry about. Yeah. I also got, this is the reason, like, because I went to Blacktown, which is like a train trip away. It's not too far, but I wanted to get these giant colouring posters that I have to hold all the way back here. There's 6 in here. This was $6 for 6 posters. And on the back, yeah, those are the ones you get in there. So, yeah. I got some of those. They're a little bit bent, just because they're on the back of my chair for a bit, but that's cool. I can unbend them. And then I just did some random shopping because it was easier. It was easier for me to just stick around Blacktown for a bit and wait for Andrew to come pick me up. So I did a little bit of shopping in Blacktown. And I got some stuff, which I'm going to show because it's what I do. That's not going to go back in a second. There's that and that. And that. And that. That was it, wasn't it? Yes. Although I need to take this out. This is just like a journal that I bought a couple weeks ago that I haven't written anything in it because I left it in my other bag that I don't usually take with me. So, that can stay there. So, damn it. I've been knocked out of an alignment already. Let me just take the sticker off. Alright, that one went back in. This one's not going back in. Why is this one not going back in? Oh, it didn't break, did it? Oh no, it was just knocked out a bit. So I got these little drawers. Because I'm going to move and rearrange all my makeup stuff from where it is over the opposite side of the room to like basically right above my camera. I've got another shelf, so I'm going to put it up there. So this way I can sort it a bit better. And I also got this to do the same thing because I can put my makeup brushes, eyeshadow brushes and stuff in there and separate them. So eyeliners can go in one thing, and yeah, because I want to move it there so that I can grab it easier, so that I can start doing my makeup at my desk instead of having to stand in the bathroom and do it. Which is also why a couple weeks ago I got a little standing mirror thing. Yeah. So I got those. I got some metallic pencils. These are like $3 and you get 12 of them. And then I also found scissor sharpener. So, like, you put the scissors in there, which is good, because I've got a few pairs of craft scissors that have gone blunt. So, this means that I don't have to, like, get rid of them. And then I got... what else did I get? I got some of that strapping stuff so I can fix something. I got this one, colouring book. This one's really cool. It's spiral bound. It's single-sided pages. There's some really cool designs in there. So, I'm quite happy with this. It's like, yeah. So I got this as well. Some of these I would get tattooed, but I'm not surprised because it's me. There's some really nice tattoos in here. But yes, I'll do a flip through of it. I've got a couple of books to do more flip throughs of anyway. Leave that there because I'll open that in a minute. And then I got some books late last week because end of financial year here in Australia means that everyone has sales. So I got some books from Booktopia again. Another colouring book. It's a flowers one. Because it was like $2 something. And then I've also got some fiction. This one's called Good House by Peyton Marshall. That's not written on the front. Just realised. Yeah, but so this is, it's about like a corrective school, but the kids who are in the corrective school are genetically criminal, not necessarily criminals. So, yeah, and then, like, on the outside, there are people who are not criminally, like, genetic or something. It seems really interesting. I'm probably not explaining it great. It seems interesting. This one, The Devil I Know by Claire Kilbrot. And this is, it sort of looks like a fantasy sort of thing, but it's not. It's like a thriller, sort of realistic sort of thing. But it looked interesting. I've looked at it a few times and just decided to get it. Shakespeare Undead. Because I love all these retellings of everything. Like, you know, Pride and Prejudice and Zombies is, like, amazing. And I have to see that movie. And, yeah, so Shakespeare Undead. And the last one I got was Honorius, or Honoros, I'm not sure, by Marcus Heights. And this is like a, this is like a curse sort of thing. There's a curse and a survivor and sort of patient zero sort of thing happening in it. So, seems interesting. Takes my book collection up to like 503. So, yeah. I have a lot of books. And then, what just showed up then, purple package, is Fibelicious. So, I will open that. This week is pretty much just a normal, boring week. At some point, I need to do a proper guideline for my assessments for TAFE. Just because I just feel like I need to do that. I thought I could, like, do a little video doing that too, but I don't know if anyone would be interested. It'd just be like screen capture sort of thing. Yay! My boss has arrived for this month's club. There's gonna be like a month that I don't get it because Ewan, who is the lady who does Fibelicious, she's moving, so yeah. But yeah, this week is TAFE stuff mostly. Nothing exciting. I have realised a few things about my placement at the youth centre. It's just made me think and stuff. It's not necessarily bad things, but I'll get into that in a second. I'll show you these first. So this one is Forest Fairy Tales, and it's purple, a sort of green colour, a blue, and a yellow. It's like an aqua. No, no, yeah, there's aqua and a little bit of green where it mixes with the yellow. This one is Hawaiian Sunset. So there's purple and pink and orange and a little bit of grey blue. There's a bit of brown in there too. This one is Sweet Child of Mine, and it's purple and green. That's like a really dark sort of green. Woodland Vines. So there's a pinky red, a yellow, then it fades out to like this really murky sort of blue colour. This one is A Cloudy Day. So it's a bunch of different blues and like a really dark sort of murky grey blue colour. Aubergine. That's how you say it? I don't know. Purple, yellowy, orange, and sort of grey. Yeah, I'd probably say grey. This one is African Violets. So it's like this really deep, dark purple. It's like an off purple and a green. And goldfinches. So brown, green, and yellow. It's sort of like it's almost like a pinky brown. That just could be me. I don't know. Silver Lining, which is a yellow, pink and grey. And Caribbean Island is a light blue, a yellow, and a brown colour. Oops, almost dropped it. So I will do those later. Put them onto bobbins and everything. Put them in the box. I've got 2 boxes now of hand-dyed flosses just because of Fiberlicious. So I need to start using some. But yeah, so I'm just going to put these aside. I'm going to pick up my stitching because I'd like to get some stitching done while I chat. Because that's a thing that I do. What I'm working on at the moment is I switched off the Haid. I didn't finish the page and I kind of got sick of it. So I'm working on this little Lizzie Kate one. I'm stitching it in Fiberlicious flosses. It's almost done. I've got to do the box around the H. And then there's a bit of stitching up here and a little bit at the bottom. And it's done. So, yeah. But, talking about placement. So, I'm becoming very aware that working in a youth centre is not something that I can do. I'm going to finish my placement and everything, and it'll be fine. I'm going to keep trying to make it work for me. But my personality type is not one that's suited for a youth centre. At least not this type of youth centre. Because this is a very, like, this area, lots of kids are into sports and stuff, and I'm just not a sport person. Like, I fucking hate sports. So, yeah. But I'm just, as a person, I'm fairly shy. I'm kind of awkward. I'm very awkward. Don't even get me started on my awkwardness in the last couple of weeks, because it's been really bad. Like, really fucking bad. But, yeah, so I'm too shy of a person. I don't have a bubbly personality. I'm not outgoing, and that's what you need to be able to do in a youth centre where you've got a whole bunch of kids that just come in, and I mean, most of them do their own thing, which is cool. But you can't just sit and watch them do their own thing. Like, you've still got to be able to interact with the kids, and that's what I can't do. Is that I can't really approach a bunch of kids and stuff, and I just feel awkward, so it's not suited to me. But, you know, I'm gonna keep going. I'm not gonna stop just because of that. It's a stupid reason to stop. And, I mean, that's the whole point of placement, is that I'm using it as a way to experience different forms of youth work and find what suits me. So I'm thinking that maybe something more along the line, something a bit more one-on-one, something like counselling or mentoring or something is better for me. And that's cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start looking into some other places that I could possibly do youth work in that more one-on-one context. And my job network consultant wants me to tell her where those places are, and she will organise it for me. It's just like, Yep. Okay, whatever. But, yes. It takes skill to be able to do that without getting lipstick on it. I've got that skill. But, yes. I've voted, so I don't have to worry about that now. I've run a bunch of errands, I took some library books back. Managed to leave without borrowing anything else, which is good because I have way too many books on my shelves that I need to read. And yes, all of my errands are done. All except for one or two, but they can wait. They're not urgent things. So let's see what else is happening. So a couple of weeks ago, I think I mentioned that my smart drive carked it again. So instead of just fixing it, they replaced it with the newest model. And the newest model uses wristband, like a thing in the wristband, not buttons on the side of the chair. And I fucking hate it. I can't use it. And it's sort of beyond me why they don't just have both options with it, because, yeah, I can't use my smart drive now. It's really annoying. And it's the way that I push. Like, because the way the wristband one works is that you wear the wristband, and when you want to stop it, you slap the wheel, and it registers when your wrist moves that you're, like, slapping the wheel, so it stops it. Well, the way that I push means that it's stopping and starting and stopping and starting and stopping and starting. So then I tried switching it to the other hand and stopping and starting, stopping and starting, stopping and starting. So then I tried, alright, I'm going to put it onto outdoor mode so it'll just keep going and going and going. And I'm going to put the hand that has the wristband on it on top of my bag, and I'm not going to move it the whole time that it's running. It still stopped, and I didn't even move my hand. And I'm just like, I'm someone who has, like, full mobility in my hands and everything like that, and I can push, and I'm having trouble with this. How are people who have problems with their hands and their arms using this same system, like, with the wristband and everything, and it's fine? Like, I don't understand how that's a thing. But, yeah, the way that I push means that I can't use my smart drive at the moment. So we gotta work that out. The upside, I think my arms are actually getting stronger because they have no choice to. Yeah. Because I pretty much did most of today without the smart drive, because it was actually making it harder to push, because it would kick in and then it would stop, and it would stop. And it's just really frustrating. So the other thing that I'm going to try and do before Thursday is to go to Bunnings and find an easier way to attach my wheelchair to the back of my mobility scooter. Because I've started doing that. I just get some rope, I tie my wheelchair to the back of the scooter with the caster wheels up off the ground so they won't get stuck on anything, and then I just drive the scooter to placement, because the terrain is really shitty in between my house and there. Even though it's not too far, it's just really shitty, and it's a pain in the ass. So that's what I do. And it's amusing as hell. And if you've ever seen someone on a mobility scooter with a wheelchair tied to the back of it, just picture it. It's hilarious. I actually put a picture up of it on Instagram. So. But, yes. So that's what I'm going to do tonight. Is just reorganize my makeup, do some stitching, whatever else I feel like doing, really. Might read a book later. I probably should read a book. But, yes. Updates. That's pretty much it. It's mostly just life stuff. Although we might be moving soon, which will be interesting. Very, very interesting. I don't know if I'm looking forward to it. But, yes. Anyway, that'll do for now. I still have photos and videos and stuff to edit this week too, so hopefully I get those done. And if there are any videos that people want to see, like if you want to see how I plan all my TAFE assessments or something, I don't know, put a comment down below or send me a message or whatever and see what I can do. If there's any videos that you want to see, you want me to talk about fetish stuff, you want me to talk about makeup, I don't know, whatever. Things, stuff, more and more stuff. I'm gonna go. Bye.